Because you know what really gets the clicks, what really brings in the views is building Dragapult in OU. So, yeah, just let it be known that if this stream viewership does not pop off, I will be suing SRN for the full value lost by his terrible idea, which should amount to maybe even $1, maybe $1.50. So big lawsuit coming your way, just to be aware of. But anyway, thank you, SRN, for joining. Always a pleasure.
And thank you very much for having me. Reuniclus, by the way, no offense, not that entertaining. I'm just saying. I think it's been explored pretty well. There's some definitely cool sets with like offensive trick room, 3 attacks, maybe like on an HO team. Or like we could go like I think Psychic Noise, knockoff, Focus Blast, Recover type of stuff is better on like a boot spam. Honestly though, I don't think either of those sets are that good. I think it's time to really flex our skills here and use some really cool, fun sets. That's why we're here with a Life Orb Dragapult. I think it's cool. Let's do it. Let's make it work.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, well, let's get started. So, Dragapult. The first thing we got to do is just decide on which 4 moves we're running. And so we've got a few things in mind here. A Life Orb Dragapult is not a breaker. It's never going to get past any really fat teams, but it will really mess up some offensive teams, in particular webs. Clear Body, for those of you that don't know, does prevent the sticky web drop as well as the Landorus Intimidate drop. So especially a Life Orb set that's not locked in is a really, really tough matchup for webs to deal with. So did you have any moves in mind?
I was kind of thinking... I was kind of thinking to be pretty flexible with the moves, depending on how the team turns out. My first inclination was Dragon Darts, Shadow Ball, Fire Blast, Hydro Pump.
So, Dragon Dart, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, and Surf. Is that right? Am I hearing you correctly?
No, Pinka. I believe I said Fire Blast and Hydro Pump. That's right. Moves that are inaccurate but will do more damage. That's right,
That
Pinka.
is... All right,
we
let's
are
check.
going to risk it.
Okay, let's see
You
how...
feel me?
Okay, no. Let's see how much Hydro Pump does to Iron Moth. Let's see... Oh, come on, Life Orb. Let's see how much we're doing to
Honestly,
Iron Moth.
Dragon Darts might genuinely do more.
It does
Iron
do
Pump
more,
than
yeah.
Hydro Pump.
Okay, yeah, Hydro Pump is not doing that much. Okay, like, what are you hoping to kill that... Okay, let's check Tusk. Okay, Tusk, offensive Tusk does not die to a Surf, but it does die to a Hydro Pump.
That's one target.
That is
Life Orb
one.
Fire Blast. Life Orb Fire Blast can also one-hit KO offensive King Gambit after rocks, whereas Flamethrower does not get the job done.
Well, you know, actually, Fire Blast does 0% to King Gambit after rocks. Is just a fun little fact for you there.
Yeah, but like if it's switching in, you still want to hit it, Pinka. It's okay.
We'll see how this goes. But okay, fine. We'll have it your way. We'll have it your way.
Yeah.
All right. So what kind of team is this going to be? I say we go with the broken archetype and make it a bulky offense.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
So we want...
Actually, I don't know if we should go Draco or Dragon Darts. I think Dragon Darts is fine.
I think Dragon Darts is better.
Yeah.
Especially with Clear Body blocking
go.
Intimidate. You just get that, like, hit all those, like, random AV Pokemon. We can hit Glow King, Ting Lu, you know? No, Darts is always the move.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so we can put this down as preliminary. We can get the EVs down later as well. We don't need to worry about that yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably just going to be like max special attack, max speed for attack, but you know.
Yeah, probably.
Naive or something.
Okay. So.
The next question's actually the most difficult. I was kind of thinking about it.
And what's that?
What's the next Pokemon? what is actually a good partner? What is the next Pokemon? I feel like you gotta have something that can switch into Ting-Lu multiple times, as well as Garg. And there are a few Pokemon that can do that, but yeah. What do you think?
So, okay, well, at first I gotta briefly interrupt you because we just got a $5 donation from Aiden with the instructions, tell SRN to oil up. So, oil up, I guess.
I wonder what that is.
I think it's a bodybuilding thing.
Well, I'm gonna generously say that. What do I say to that in response? Yeah, I actually used some beard oil when I woke up today. We're just gonna say that I already oiled up. 2 drops in the beard stops it from being itchy. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay. Thank you very much, Aiden, for the reminder. But I'm already ahead of you. It's all good.
Okay, there you have it, folks.
Moving
SRN's
back
already
to
oiled up. Yeah. So anyway, Pokemon. Yeah. So I guess this Dragapult will be coming in quite a bit, probably at all stages of the game. Well, probably not. Maybe not as a lead, but a lot in the middle. And probably end as well. So yeah, we do want to have, like, the things that really hard wall this Pult, we want to have very competent switch-ins too. So I guess we can just get a list down of that, and that'll give us some direction.
Yeah.
So Clefable, we're walled by that. Garganacl, as you said.
Clefable is definitely taking like 40% from all of our moves. Like a Life Orb Shadow Ball, unless we go Terra Ghost, which could be a definitely good option for Terra. But yeah, if we Terra Ghost, actually, Life Orb Shadow Ball does do a kill Clefable, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, there is the what am I trying to... There's the special Clef, which is not super common, but so I'll put Clefable as kinda. I feel like Garg and Ting-Lu are the really tough ones.
Yeah, with Garg, you can 2-hit KO with Hydro Pump before it Terras. Obviously, not a very common situation, and because we're not running U-turn, we definitely need a good switch into Garg. Ting-Lu, it's Ting-Lu. You know what to do.
Okay, so also quick update from chat. Apparently that
like
is
30.
not a bodybuilding thing, it's a sex thing. So anyway, well, there you have it. But it can be a bodybuilding thing, so we're gonna roll with that. Or it can be a beard thing as well. It can be a lot of things, guys. Oil is helpful for many, many tasks. It can be a car thing.
Yes, we're just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna skillfully avoid the inappropriate connotations of that statement. We're just gonna keep it PG here, you know?
Yeah. What are you talking about? You drop so many F-bombs on stream.
Yeah.
Like, if I was a parent, I would let my kid watch Pink Across streams unless SRN was on there.
Oh, no, that's not true.
So
I haven't even sworn yet on the stream today.
Yeah, it's been like 5 minutes, but anyway, so okay, we got Ting-Lu.
That's what counts.
Yeah, I guess you're doing great so far, buddy.
Dude, it's great on the algorithm. The first 5 minutes, no swear words. Come on, it's basically clean.
Okay, Primarina, I say we include that, especially with our current set. I mean, we don't have any electric moves, so. And I don't think it's worth running an electric move.
About an electric.
I feel like we need to go double stab. An electric move literally just helps for Primarina and Alomomola. Like, that's it. And I guess H-Rod.
Nah, I mean, we can just, like... No, I guess it does. But, like, we can... Hitting on the switch in is kind of like... I don't know. I don't feel like Hisuian Samurai really switches in on Dragapult much
No,
anyway.
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
I'm saying it's not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, it isn't. It isn't. Okay.
And I think that's... Whoops. Accidentally just added a Raging Bolt. I think that's it. I can't think of any... Like, kind of Gliscor, but we have Hydro Pump, so, like, you know, sort of okay. And yeah, I don't think anything else is really walling us.
I guess... How do we do against the Tinkaton, actually? I'm very curious. Do we kill with Shadow?
I mean, we have Fire Blast.
We do. That's good.
Well, let's check.
But that's
Tinkaton.
good.
What's good?
As in, like, we do 47.3 min with Shadow Ball. Oh, no, sorry. That's Turret Ghost damage. Oops. It's a roll.
To kill with Shadow Ball plus Fire
No,
Blast?
actually. No, never mind. 35 plus 65, that's 100 minimum. We kill all the time.
Yeah, we do. Okay, so Tinkaton, yeah, not a problem. Okay, so Clefable,
Nice.
Garg, Tinglu, Primarina. We gotta have something that's going to be comfortable with those. Or not necessarily one thing, we could do multiple things. I will say,
I don't
Guard,
expect
Clef, Primarina get pretty hard stopped by your boy Glow King.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking of Glow King. And, like, you know... No, but Glow King is definitely better. Yeah. No, I like Glow King.
So there's another one to
I think
consider,
you're-
which is Rillaboom. On top of mitigating Life Orb recoil and giving us a priority Pokemon, Rillaboom pretty comfortably switches into Lou, Primarina, and Garg. It does also chip heal the opponent, which isn't really what Dragapult wants, but Rilla is an option.
I was thinking about Rillaboom, but I feel like, especially with, like, Tinkaton, where it's so close to hitting a few damage ranges that the chip heal our opponent gets might actually push us out of it. I'm not sure about Grassy because, like, yeah, I'm just not sure.
Yeah, well, it's also
I
just
feel
really
like-
difficult to support Rillaboom in this current metagame. Like it just struggles with so much that it feels like an uphill battle sometimes. Like there's a reason its usage is plummeting. It's definitely still viable, but you definitely want to
I think it's
consider
pretty
before
good.
using
I
it.
think it's good.
Huh?
Yeah. I think it's.
Go
I
for
think
it.
it's a little underrated, honestly.
I mean, yeah, it's underrated because like literally nobody's using it, but it's not great.
Yeah.
Also, Mr.
All
S
right.
in chat, thank you for the £2. Wishing us a good stream. Very nice.
Aw, thank you, Mr. S.
So Glow King, Rilla,
I guess someone in
anything
chat
else?
said Toxapex. Someone in chat said Toxapex walls it, which is true, but Toxapex is like pretty much only on stall.
Well, Pex is also bad. It like actually doesn't beat Clefable. It hates Tinglu and Garganackle, and it does wall Primarina, but like at what cost?
Oh no, I think they meant like Toxapex walling our Pult.
Oh, is that in OU? I'm pretty sure that's in UU.
Toxapex? It's not.
Yeah, it's in
UU.
UU. That's why I didn't see it.
Oh, it is. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Uh-huh. Well, there we go. PG over, folks.
Your team building, Pinko?
Pardon?
You don't scroll down to UU every time you're team building?
I
Don't
do
look
when
for
I'm looking
those,
for Pokemon, not when I'm looking for threats.
I sometimes do look for threats down here because I would say a lot of them are OU relevant, like Keldeo, Latios, Low Kicks.
Yeah, that's a
Definitely
good
OU
point.
relevant.
Maybe I should come down here more often. Also,
Let's
random
see.
side note, but at some
Yeah.
point we've got to try a like a Probopass HO, screens HO with Moltres. Galarian Moltres.
Wait, what? Is Promo Pass really even gonna help us though with that?
Well, it'll trap Kingambit, yeah.
Yeah, but like, it's still a Galarian Moltres. It's still so
Look,
bad.
okay, all right. We'll discuss later. So, Dragapult.
Yeah. I like the idea of Gloking.
I
I'm
like
not opposed
Gloking
to that
too.
at all. So we can go with that.
Yeah,
And then
it could end up
That's-
being
that's
AV
handling-
or Chili. I feel like Chili's probably better, but we can wait till later to see what we want to do for sure.
for sure. So if we could say Primarina, Clefable, so we sort of check Garg with that. That's cool. And then, I mean, I feel like the answer has been in the room with us for a while now. I feel like the third Mon Water Pond is pretty good.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I mean, because we need a more
Yeah.
we need a more consistent breaker. We want a ground resist. It works really well with Slowking.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
think
what are you
it's
gonna say about
pretty
it, right?
hard to avoid.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Water Pond. It's just good.
So guys,
Pokemon.
just something to note. Another fun fact about Water Pond. On top of being so broken, it makes balance a lot worse and kind of destroys, a lot of bulkier teams. It's also so good of a wall breaker. It's just not really worth using others. So get this Pokemon out of there. Vote high on the next survey. Let's get this thing out of the tier. Vote wasn't high enough on the last survey.
It was so reasonably low on the last survey. I was kind of surprised. I was expecting more.
Yeah. Pretty disappointing stuff. Anyway, we've got our initial core of I mean this what can I say? It's a bunch of really, really common OU Pokemon. It looks great. So we've got no Dark Resist.
Okay.
We have a Pokemon that's weak to Kingambit. We really want removal because we have a Pult and an Ogerpon, both of which are really hating hazards. So
you'd say less.
Yep. Okay, we've added the elephant.
Yep.
Address
Nice.
the elephant
Okay.
in the room.
We have done that. Let's
Yeah.
see here. What next? I feel like we definitely want a couple of Pokemon that are good into Darkrai at this stage.
Darkrai is tough. Yeah, let's make a we lose to list.
Yeah. When we're at 4 Pokemon deep, it's time to make the we lose to.
We also have we should also make a we need list. We need priority.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we lose to ghost
like-
types. That's the first one.
Yeah, we still need a Ghost Resist and a Dark Resist.
Darkrai,
Well, we have a Dark Resist, I guess, but yeah.
Cinderace.
Other Pult.
Yeah, I got ghost types down already. Pult and Gold. Dragonite.
Certain Terrablast, that's definitely.
I feel like you always lose to Dragonite. Actually, that's one of my next video. Not next, but one of my coming videos is going to be pro Dragonite ban. I'm so tired of this Pokemon.
It's definitely the kind of thing where there's so much sets, you have to like expertly navigate it and prepare for all of it. It's
And then like randomly,
is-
like seriously, you can just run into like, it can be Terra Blast Flying. It could be Terra Blast Fairy on like a bulky set. It could they've recently started doing
Encore
Terra Blast
Scale Shot.
Ghost plus Low Kick. Like, what do you do about that? Like, here I am going into my Pokemon, like I'll go into my Tusk and try to Rapid Spin to break multi-scale, and it just Terra Ghost DDs and Encores me. It's like, it's terrible.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
Well, yeah,
Holy
it just,
shit.
it does this stuff now. Like, it does this stuff all the time.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more Terra reliant, and it has less immediate power and speed than Roaring Moon, but it makes up for that with multi-scale, which is obviously it's like gives you some more flexibility in counterplay, but it's still really threatening. It's still really hard to deal with.
I'd say Roaring Moon was a better Pokemon for its consistency, but as a sweeper, I would say Dragonite is just as toxic.
Yeah, it might be. I
Okay.
feel
Also, we got
I'm
a
on-
quick
yeah.
donation from Mr. S, another £2, asking what your thoughts are in the Baton Pass video. I don't know if you saw, I made a video on dry passing. Did you see that?
I haven't seen the video, but I have my own thoughts on Dry Pass. I think Smogon is a little too afraid of complex bans after the whole kind of shitty debacle we went through banning Baton Pass the first time around. I think it's possible to make Dry Baton Pass legal and make a certain more few like options viable. I think it could. I think letting Dry Baton Pass back in doesn't have much downsides, like at all.
That seems like a fair take. I would agree. I'd like to see Hatterene with Baton Pass. That would be huge.
There are obviously like some evolutions that get a lot more viable with Baton Pass too, like Umbreon. That could be a
Yeah.
genuinely decent pivot.
Mm-hmm.
But oh well,
Yep.
we'll think about that later.
Okay, so let's see. We got all right. D Knight. We're okay versus Anam. Okay against Garg. How are we feeling about SD Gly score? I feel like a Terra normal set
Pretty good.
kind of cooks us, doesn't it?
It does, but like, I feel like we have a decent amount of. It doesn't really get a free turn anywhere, and we'll have some. We'll have at least one other Pokemon that's like faster.
I'll put it on the
than
list as
Terra Normal
kind of a threat.
Yeah.
Great Tusk is actually a threat. Our only
I'd say we're okay.
I'd like one thing. I'd like something else.
Something else to like revenge kill it, I guess, is fine.
Iron Moth
Yeah.
is really tough here.
Well,
don't really
no,
have-
it depends on our Gloking set.
Iron Moth probably.
I think Iron Moth is okay, honestly, because Gloking can handle most
Gloking
of
is
it.
like switching in and beating an Iron Moth. Like AV Psychic Noise, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but like that's pretty good, and we can also Terra our Ogrepon if they Terra to get past Gloking, so it's like it's okay.
I guess. I mean, sometimes that Terra's like grass or something. And that's not...
Yeah, but a Terra Grass Moth is not getting past Gloking.
I mean, if it just gives
I'm
it an
worried
extra
about,
turn to live a psychic move.
Is it though? Like, it's not really getting past with like Fiery Dance and stuff. It's getting past with like Terra Blast, Ghost, or Ground. Well, I guess it needs to get really lucky with Fire Dance boosting for us to get screwed, or like we need to mismanage Gloking's health in some way. It's okay.
Well, I'm keeping it on the list. Ival, yeah, I'd say Iron Valiant is pretty scary. Kyurem,
yeah.
yep, Kyurem beats us.
I'd say we have like some counterplay against Kyurem. We
Like
just need
how
like
so?
one more
Like
like
what?
soft
We have a Dragapult. Everything else hates Kyurem.
Yeah, but
Like,
I
look
mean,
at a DD set here,
Gloking
for
can
example.
Scout some sets. Yeah, I'm saying we just like have us check to like the DD sets and then it'll be okay.
I guess, but yeah, we definitely need something there. I'm not saying like these are unfixable problems. I'm just listing the problems. I'd like something else for King Gambit. At the moment, we're losing to that.
Oh, for sure.
You need
I
like
mean,
at least
once it
3
Terras,
King
at
Gambit
least.
answers on any good team.
Let's think. I would say Gold absolutely screws us right now.
Yeah, I've
We
got
need
that on
something
there.
Gold.
Raging Bolt, I
Okay.
feel like we're pretty good against.
Decent, yeah. Gloking
Oh.
Tusk, that's okay.
Hammerot is pretty tough.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And then we're good against Walking
Um,
Wake. We got that down for sure. And I
Good
feel
enough,
like we're
yep.
okay against Zamazenta, but I want something else for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh,
there's
and then
definitely
Weavile also
anything
destroys
can
us.
help. Oh, for sure, yeah.
And Zapdos is really difficult too.
Yeah, if we could have like, I mean, Gloking is really good for Zapdos, but if we could chili reception into something that actually cleanly forces it out, then we'd be in a good position. Until then, it's still kind of shaky.
So there's the full list. We got 2 Pokemon to fix this. And we
Yeah.
probably want priority.
Yeah, I mean, what's new? It's OU.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, let's.
Okay,
do the
so we
fun
got
part.
some
Actually,
ideas in
let's check
chat.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah, so a lot of people saying
Um,
Scizor, which I did notice earlier. Weavile is a possibility. Enamorous, Scarf Enam was mentioned. Iron Valiant was
Scizor,
mentioned as
huh?
well.
I'm I'm just thinking about Caesar. I'm like, I feel like Caesar needs really specific partners because it lets
I
in a lot
disagree.
of stuff.
I think
But
you
even
can
turn
pretty
on
much
that
just slap Scizor on teams and it works pretty well.
Mm, mm, hmm. How about we... I would want to figure out a Ghost and Dark Resist first. Like, we definitely need some Dark type.
I mean, Kingambit's always out there.
Mm,
But let's take a look.
yeah, but is our own King Gambit really... Well, no, yeah. I guess King Gambit would be pretty good. But, like, I don't know. I feel like if we do that, there's no way our last Pokemon can actually check, like, a Wisp Darkrai. You know, like, Wisp Rai beats everyone right now, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah. I mean, though, that's kind of just the nature of things, though. Like, you might just lose to a Terra setup sweeper. Like, you know. What are you gonna do, really?
Yeah. Oh, Dr. Bonnier is saying, Ogrepon is just the Unova monkeys if they Mega Evolved. Changed my mind. I can't. You're right. Maybe,
It's pretty funny.
I guess they all have a shared... They have a shared grass type. That's a little different. But, like, yeah, that's it. The monkeys Mega Evolved. There you go.
Yeah,
Actually,
looks like a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
people really like the iVal idea, which I can see. Like, I get that. But I
Really?
just
I
don't
don't
think
actually like
iVal
the
fits
iVal
this
idea.
team.
At all.
I mean, it does well
Yeah.
against the list, but the question is, like, what set? I could maybe see, like, Specs working. Maybe Life Orb. Honestly, we could go, like,
feel
an
like
LO iVal.
No, that's crazy. If we're gonna run an iVal, I would at least want it to be something that can beat Darkrai. Yeah, because
I mean, okay,
I'm
we could run just,
concerned
like,
right now
we
with
could
Wake
run just
Up.
Scar for booster speed, then.
Yeah.
Scarf Aatrot is an option here.
I don't really. I'm not a fan of Scarf Aatrot in general, honestly.
I think it's pretty underrated.
Ooh.
What?
Well, I don't know if that would work.
We got Houndoom in chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that, guys. Sorry.
DJK saying, I think adding 6th U.S. President John Quincy Adams would help a lot here. Shame he got patched out a while ago. So,
Yeah.
what's your idea, SRN? Like the thing you were hesitating about? Oh,
I don't
also,
think we can fit
dragon
Keldeo on
types.
the
I don't know
team,
how I missed that, but
but
we have no dragon resist.
Oh, we need a Steel type for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it was tough. Let me think.
You know what you do when you need a steel type and you need a dark type?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
and we
like,
need to check to gold.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so, like, okay. Let's say we put on a Kingambit.
Let's assume that we put a Kingambit on our OU team. You know, theoretically. What would our
Alright,
next Pokemon
so
be?
let's
It
now
would have
let's
to be a
adjust the
special
list.
attacker.
Let's fix this we lose to list. So I'd say we can take away ghost types as losing. But I think we definitely should still... I think Wisp is still devastating. Wisp and fire types
So,
are
like,
really rough
the
at this
whole team.
point. Darkrai's
Yeah.
still tough. Dragonite, would you say Dragonite's still rough? Maybe we go like Terra Ghost, Kingambit.
I think Dragonite has gotten a lot better with adding Kingambit and Tusk.
Yeah, well, let's take that off. Terra Normal Gliscor, kind of still a threat. Tusk, still a threat. Iron Moth, still a threat. Curem's still a threat, but not... Yeah, no, Curem's still a threat. Gambit's still a threat.
Way less.
Aatrot still.
Oh, they're
Zama
Gambit.
still. Weavile still. Low-key Kingambit
mean,
does not
Weavile-
actually help with anything.
No, but it's like, it kind of does. I
Like,
feel
kind of,
like
but
you're
this
not
is
gonna
our...
get a counter to everything.
Yeah, I know, but like this is our new... Or let me separate it here. Like, it helps it helps a little bit. And of course, King Gambit's always better than practice than it is in the builder, because it's a King Gambit, but...
Hmm.
Our last Pokemon, I feel like, really needs to be a fire type.
A fire type, yeah, but I also want it to be something that can kind of cleanly force out Zapdos, which is kind of tough.
Yeah, we're not gonna... I don't think we can get that. I think the
maybe we
best thing
can.
is because we need a ground immunity pretty badly. Especially if we're gonna run a fire type. I feel like it's got to be Moltres last.
I was thinking of Moltres too, man.
I mean, this team's really
That
boring
might be
though.
a good way. It kind of is. I feel like
I think we've built this
always end up
exact
with,
same
like,
team like 6 times.
dude. I know that's what I was going to say. Oh my god. Think, are we the problem? Is it us?
I think it's partly us and partly the tier.
Oh, this feels so whack. But Moltres does work so well. Like, it's definitely the correct choice here, team build wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's just, like, without a doubt, it's the best answer. Shit.
I think if we add a Glow King, this is where it takes us.
All right, honestly, let's add the Moltres, and let's just call it a team. We've only been here half an hour. Our usual team building quota is like an hour long. We
Yeah.
can fill this team out, but we could also, if you're okay with it, we could like try a more offensive route really quick.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, let's make a different one then.
Okay. Do you want to like fill this out real quick first?
Nah. We'll make 2 versions. Do a poll in chat, and then whichever one they want to see, we'll fill that one out.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we still have those things walled
Alright.
by Clef, Garg, Tinglu, and Primarina. This time, though, we're going to go more offensive with it.
Yes.
But nothing offensive switches into Garg, does it?
That is sort of true. I feel like Rillaboom switches in pretty well to Garg.
You know what? Sure,
I
let's try
would
the Rilla
say-
version.
Well, I'm there's one more thing I was kind of considering, and it's Hydrapple. And I'm not sure how good
Hydrapple.
that would be.
Well,
Like, defensively,
is a stall
if they have
breaker.
so little synergy.
that's true, but I
But
like
yeah.
Elo Hydrapple paired with it as like from a breaking perspective.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too. I like there's also like Superior, I guess.
I
Like,
don't think
not really a
Superior.
Garg
Superior is
switch-in, but-
really inconsistent.
Yeah, and it's so terror reliant too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, there is Hydrapple, but like honestly, I feel like Hydrapple would also lead us down a similar team building path. I'm not gonna lie, because like I feel like stuff like Moltres and Tusk and King Gambit just like fit perfectly with Hydrapple, and I'm afraid we're gonna end up with a super similar team if we do that.
Yeah, we probably would end up with the same thing except a Hydrapple over a Wellspring, wouldn't we?
Dude. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh no.
Now, that might be
Shit.
better, so I won't say that's like a problem necessarily.
But if we're actually trying to build something different, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go down the Rillaboom route then.
The Rillaboom route, huh?
Yeah.
I suppose. In that case, this is definitely going to be more of like HO even.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Honestly, I want to try double LO. I want to put on an LO Iron Valiant.
Why?
Because you get the double
what-
chip heal, and then Ival is good. you know?
Yeah, but like, what do you mean? And then Ival is good. Why do you think Life Orb is needed to make it good? You need to explain yourself, Finka. You're
It's
on the
not
you're on the
needed.
hot seat
It's
right
not
now.
needed. But look, okay, all right, let me spell it out for you. Iron
Spell it
Valiant.
out for me. All
I'll
right.
spell it out for you. Iron Valiant likes to switch
Yeah.
up its moves. Iron Valiant likes
Uh-huh.
getting an attack boost and, having a lot of powerful moves of different coverage.
Uh-huh.
Ival does not like having to run boost or special attack to get that, because then it doesn't outspeed a lot of very important things. So if only there was some way to get a really high power boost on a lot of attacks while also being very fast. Oh wait, there's Life Orb.
Yeah, but like, booster at speed is so good, dude.
Also, we got Bognor in the chat with the 2 pounds telling us to do Rillaboom plus Heatran plus Okie Dokie. Do you see Heatran working here?
Heatran, huh? I only think Heatran would work if we can somehow fit Wellspring or Volcanion afterwards into
I'm
the
not
team,
going to run a
which
Volcanion because it's terrible.
And then, do you really think Water Pond would work? Like, I don't know.
Water Pond plus Rilla
think
is a
Volcanion
pretty
is
funny
terrible, by the
core.
way.
We can run Grassy Glide.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, it's not an unviable idea, I guess.
But, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that combo. Heatran in particular definitely needs to be paired with a Water Absorbmon, or it's on Sun and you need Solar Beam. Because, like, Alamomola just makes Heatran, it's like Sun. So you absolutely need to have a counterplay for that. I'm not sure we can fit that in. So I'm not sold on Heatran here, unfortunately.
I think you can use Heatran without Water Absorb. It chips Allo pretty well with Burn plus Earth Power. As long as you're running, you gotta run Will-O-Wisp, but it can
I
do
think
pretty
that's
well.
bullshit.
Huh?
Regen is gonna heal like everything
No.
else. Come on.
I have done this. I have broken many an Alomomola with a Wisp Earth Power Heatran.
With Earth Power Heatran, are you
Yeah.
like max modest?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but that's a crazy stat. You obviously need way more bulk on a Heatran in OU.
I mean, if it's your breaker, then Magma EP Wisp Taunt is a perfectly reasonable set.
Yeah, but you don't really need that much special attack from Magma Wisp EP Taunt. It's like, I feel like as long as you can stop Aloe some other way without like a bunch of EV investment, you don't need Max Modest.
Max Modest is good for a lot of stuff.
Dude, but like, I don't know. Like, when you have, like 12 HP, 244, Spadef Aloe, your Earth Power is doing 28.6 to 33.9. You're barely making any progress with the EP.
All right. Anyway,
Wisp.
well, let's talk about
that's
let's talk about Elo Dragapult. We can debate Heatran another time. What do you think about Elo
Okay.
Zamazenta?
Orb Zamazenta is definitely good with like Rillaboom support.
Okay,
I think
so that's
I'm a huge fan of that set.
so what you're taking a big shit all over my Ival, and then you're like, oh well, let's do another Life Orb. Explain to me why Elo Zama is so much better than Elo Ival.
Mostly the speed tier. I think being faster than base 125s is super important. Zama does that naturally.
All right. Well, anyway, that's fair enough, I guess. Let's. Okay, so we got a fun little double Elo core.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, and Zama, of course, being a Zama helps with a lot.
Do you think King Gambit is needed here?
It does like grassy terrain. It is a Kingambit. I mean, but I don't think we need to necessarily add it yet. Is a Tusk needed here? I think is a more imminent question.
I mean, I have run a grassy. I have one favorite grassy terrain team of mine that does not have Tusk. It manages with just Hatterene as a hazard control.
Yeah,
It's pretty weak to hazards, but
you've
like,
shown it to me.
yeah,
But given we have 3 grounded Pokemon, I don't want to just be cooked every time we see an Aatrot.
yeah, that's fair. So
Also, some
I
people in
feel
chat
like-
want to run Zama and Ival, so just saying. That could be fun. That could be pretty
Yeah.
hype.
I don't know. That's pretty crazy.
I think it could work.
I could see us getting away with. I could see us getting away with only Cinderace, to be honest.
Do you think Cinderace fits here, though? I mean, I'm seeing, like, already we have 3 Pokemon that don't really like dealing with Gliscor.
Well, if we have Hydro Pump on Pult and Ice Fang on Zama, it's not that bad.
That is a good point. That is a good point. So okay, let's play, or I'll make a copy of this and let's play out this idea a little bit of Cinderace. So okay, say we did go Cinderace and that's our removal. Are we committing to not having rocks ourselves? I think we really want rocks. Like Rilla without rocks kind of sucks.
Yeah, no, we definitely need rocks at some point, and we definitely need a ground type too at some point. So,
So we could go Lando.
like Cinderace plus Lando, I think that would be the path I would take. Yeah.
We could go Lando because that gives us, you know, an immunity as well to what am I trying to say? Ground. Yeah, there we go. Also, hey, quick question. SRN, in OU, what's more important? And remember, we're not talking about resist, we're talking immunities. Is it more important to have a ground immunity or an electric immunity?
I think it's way more important to have an electric immunity.
Yes,
I think you can get
you're
away
right.
with ground resist.
Hear that, people?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Wait,
God. I
what-
put out this
did you
YouTube
think-
quiz. People were complaining so much. They're like, actually, Pinkacross, ground immunity is more important. I never even see Volt Switch.
You're all wrong. It's not Volt Switch. That's the answer. You know, when you have a goddamn Raging Bolt in the tier that has 137 base special attack with a disgusting 70 base power, stab priority thunderclap, you need something that can revenge kill that. Like, it's so much more important to beat Raging Bolt than it is to like be immune to Headlong Rush. So much more important.
Well, you mean like, well, yeah, okay, I can agree with that, but I think you're underestimating the importance of Volt Switch. Because, like, if you have a team with, like, okay, say you've got like a substitute Terra Ground Kyurem, like, or like, no, let's make it even better. Let's say like a sub loaded dice Icicle Spear Kyurem. Like, that's going to revenge kill Raging Bolt just fine without being immune to electric. But you are still getting destroyed by the 11% of teams with Volt Switch.
Yeah, but honestly, I feel like there's not many prominent Volt Switchers in the tier. That's the thing.
There's Crown, Raging Bolt, which Raging Bolt is increasingly running non-booster sets. So it's Crown, Raging Bolt, and Zapdos, which together puts a Volt Switch on around 11% of teams. I feel like if you don't have a ground type and you face a Volt turn team, like, you're just losing.
Yeah, it's definitely hard, but like, nah.
Okay, well, anyway, let's
feel
lock back in.
Like Crown and Raging Bolt definitely running setup, but yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so Cinderace, Pult, Rilla, Zama. We need a Dragon Resist, so let's just make a we lose 2 list. We lose 2. Also, for Zama, if we're running a Rillaboom, we absolutely need Stone Edge on Zamazenta. So I think we have to run, and we want Ice Fang.
No, there's no
I think
fight.
we end up with like CC, Crunch, Ice Fang, Stone Edge.
Yep.
Potentially,
Which means
I
we
could
definitely
see.
need some pressure on fairies.
I could see giving up Crunch for Heavy Slam, maybe.
No. I don't think so. I don't think. I hate Zamazenta without Crunch.
No, I think Crunch is probably what we want, but I could see it. But okay, so let's see here.
Okay.
We lose 2. And what are we saying Landorus? Are we committing to that?
Actually, Pinka, what if we ran like Tinkaton plus Tusk here?
Instead of Ace, you want Tinka Tusk.
I think that could be interesting. Honestly, what I was thinking of, very greedily, in fact, I was very greedily thinking that we could go adamant on the Zamazenta, so long as we checked Weavile and Darkrai with something else. And that something else could be Tinkaton.
I like where your head's at. I am a huge fan of being greedy.
We do be greedy a little bit, you know?
But like, why does it need to be a Tusk? Just cause spin? I mean, I guess, yeah.
It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. It could be treads, honestly. But, yeah. Honestly, I'm not opposed to treads at all.
Do we need treads, though? I feel
let's make it a tread.
Why are we making it? Because Raging Bolt, right? Or...
Raging Bolt is one thing. If we went clear Amulet treads, we could also fuck over Pecharunt, which is currently really annoying for our Rillaboom and Zamazenta.
That's
I think that could be really
kind of true, but we also have some Pokemon that stop it really hard, so I don't think that's that big of an issue.
No, but like...
We can also go like Terra Dark on Zama. Like, how much is an Adamant Life Orb Zamazenta Crunch doing to a Pecharunt? Let's see.
If we Terra Dark, we're going to get past it, for sure. But I think that's a commitment that we can't always make. And if Pecharunt is coming in pretty consistently on Rillaboom and Zamazenta, on like most of our moves, I feel like it's good to have something that blocks the parting shot. I'm actually a huge fan of Clear Amulet Iron Treads on this team right now. I'm going to definitely put that down.
I do not like... I mean, Clear Amulet is just not that good of an item.
Yeah, but blocking Parting Shot is so good for this team. And Intimidate too.
What's usage is Pecharunt even at?
Pecharunt usage is high as hell, man. It's super good right now.
Pecharunt is at 7.5% usage.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, that's a lot.
I guess you're blocking Landorus Intimidate, which is kind of nice. And you prevent Web's drop, but like that's it.
No, you also block Parting Shot. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
Like you block the move from happening. They don't get to pivot.
And then like what do you do? Like just
attack, rocks, whatever you need to do. Knock off.
Well, we're gonna have rocks on Tinkaton, right? I feel like Tinkaton and Treads just do too much of the same thing.
No, you're right. Maybe Tinkaton isn't the move here, but I definitely think Treads is.
All right, let's explore the Treads idea. Are we going rocks on Treads, or are we just going removal Treads? Because I don't think rocks spin Treads is very good.
I agree.
Like it should be avoided if it can be avoided.
Yeah.
This team's also looking like it really hates the birds.
Yeah, I was also thinking about that too. What's a rocker that can beat birds then?
I mean, Garg.
What do you think about Glamora here?
Glamora does give us a T-Spike absorber, which is honestly pretty crucial. I could see Glamora or Garg working.
Our spinner isn't hit by T-Spike, though.
That's true. That's a good point. So, okay, so you're thinking probably Garg is better then?
We need a Ghost Resist, too. I think Garg is better, yeah.
Okay, so let's say we got Pult, Rilla, Zama, Treads, Garg. Let's make a we lose to list. We lose to Tusk. We are like, actually, our entire team is getting fried by a great Tusk right now.
Surprisingly weak to Tusk, yeah. We actually somehow... Pinka, we might just have to run like a bird last.
I'm okay with that. I have no opposition to that.
And it might have to be Zapdos.
What's wrong with that?
Or maybe Moltres? Maybe it's Moltres.
Okay, but let's just get
I'm not
down this
sure
we
what-
lose to list.
Okay.
Cinderace is rough. I mean, I
Well-
guess we have a guard.
No, it is. But like,
Does Zamazenta
doesn't like
with
coming
max
in on
speed
anything,
outspeed
though.
Ace? Okay, we do outspeed Cinder with Zamazenta. That is good.
You mean with Adamant Zamazenta?
Yeah, with Adam and Zama.
Oh, that's good. Okay, let's make sure we do that then. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna take Cinderace off. I don't think we lose to it. But Great Tusk.
No,
I could say
that's fine.
Cinder kinda. Put it on there a little bit.
Yeah.
We're okay against Darkrai. I imagine we're going special treads. I mean, sorry, special Garg.
The def, you mean?
Yeah, yeah. Well, no,
Yeah.
no. I'm talking about using that big 45 special attack. Let's start swinging with Power Gem.
Hey man, with that Meteor Beam Garg, don't sleep on him. Strong move.
You know what's actually not bad at all is offensive lead Garganacl with Sturdy, and Rock's Ice Punch Rock's Ice Punch Salt Cure Explosion. Like, it is not bad.
You've run this before?
I have, because you have Sturdy already. You get to run like a Custap Berry.
Oh, interesting. That feels
Bognor in
like a
chat asked me to
Entire
remind.
waste of a time.
Sorry, what was that?
Feels like an entire waste of a Garg, but nah, I see the vision.
Well, yeah, but like
The
if you
evasion.
a Garg's not going to be great on an HO anyway. I mean, that's not true, but like it's a good lead. And it's the other thing about that lead. I know he says like you're wasting a Garg, but you don't Terra that lead. So that's something to keep in mind as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bognor,
anyway,
I will remind everybody of the of the tournaments and the signups and all that once we're battling, because if I do that now, everyone will lose interest and leave. Okay, so Tusk, Cinder, we're okay versus Darkrai. I'd say we're okay against Dragonite. We just do not really give it a lot of opportunities.
I think it's okay. Yeah. Rillaboom, we just got a U-turn a lot. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Enam, I think we're okay.
Enam is actually pretty bad, no?
I mean, I guess fairy types in general.
Because our fairy resistance treads, which I think
like-
it needs to be Moltres, man.
Iron, yeah, it's looking like based on everything we have an issue with, it's going to be a Moltres.
Man. We go back to Moltres either way.
I mean, and then yeah, we're actually we need a little bit more against King Gambit as well. This is pretty funny.
Yep.
All roads are
yep,
pointing to
it's-
Mol. It's okay. I think this is a much more interesting team than we started with.
Yeah,
So I think this is
feel
fine.
like maybe I mean it's just Moltres is just really good with Dragapult from the beginning too.
Yeah. No, Dragapult does struggle with a lot of things. So I think this is a fine team.
This is fine. Yeah. I think
Okay, so let's go. Let's set this
What?
up.
I'm just thinking of like if we U-turn with Moltres as our opponent brings in Glow King, who do we go to? You think Treads comes out first?
I think it depends on what we have. I mean, Rillaboom can one shot with a knockoff. So if there's that looks good, we go into that. If it's chipped, we can go into Pult. Zama Elo Crunch is doing like a ton. Slow King.
Okay, yeah,
Galar.
maybe it's not as bad.
Yeah,
as I
Glow
thought.
King is
Yeah,
taking
you're
like
right.
70 from an Adam and Elo Zama Crunch. Treads can come in, of course. So yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
On Molt, do we want to go Roar or Wisp? I think Wisp.
I have a fondness for Roar. I really,
Tell you what,
really like
you
Roar.
I'll go Wisp, you go Roar, and then of course we do Flamethrower Roost U-turn for the last.
Yeah. I'll try Roar. Because I feel like our team is a little weak to Iron Moth, but like not really, but like a little. I just feel like burning the booster energies is so nice.
It is nice. The Iron Moth thing is a good point, but like I really want Wisp for the Gambit is the thing. And we don't have any other status on the team, so it'd be like...
Yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from.
We'll see. I think
we'll
I'm
figure
gonna
out
go
EPs
with
as
I'm gonna go with Wisp, but we'll keep an eye on it. Garg, I think we just go with the
Yeah.
Protect, Salt, Cure, Recover. Pretty standard set. Terra Water.
Huh. Yeah, I guess this Garg is never really gonna pressure Glowking anyway, because even if we ran Earthquake, we'd be having it weakened by grassy terrain.
Exactly.
Yeah. Salt Cure Protect Rocks
there's
it
like
is.
Earth Power. But honestly, especially with Wisp, I don't really see Glowking as being a huge issue. Like almost everything, 4 of the Pokemon on our team can do like 70% or more to it.
Yeah, that's not bad. I
Okay,
think
so
it's okay.
Treads, we go Rapid Spin, Ice Spinner, I guess High Horsepower.
High horsepower, yeah. I think that's best.
And what do we want last? Volt Switch? I'd say Volt Switch.
Volt Switch, huh? Maybe so. Maybe something like Endeavor could be better though.
Endeavor.
Or like Megahorn.
What is Megahorn doing? Just
If
like
we
just
rapid
Wellspring?
yeah. There's also the possibility of like Supercell Slam.
Supercell Slam is pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's also a move I'm like really hesitant to click.
Yeah, no, for good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like hitting Corv so hard is super nice though. I think given that it chips Corv and Moltres for Rillaboom, I think we go Supercell Slam with Terra Electric.
There is that, but I also
Volt Switch isn't a bad shout either. But yeah, no, let's try a more offensive like Terra Electric Supercell Slam. Let's try it.
Yeah, it's also just new. Like, you know, if it sucks, okay, we go back to Volt Switch. You know, no harm done.
Yeah. I don't think we go max speed.
Well, I mean, that speed tier is just not that helpful.
Yeah, I'm kind of down to just go Adamant.
Adamant? Like, okay, but what do we want to hit? Just then, like, just enough to outspeed Tusk, like 301? Or what's Pecharunt max speed? Like 302, right?
No. Lando T is at 309, and we're at 311.
Oh,
I
true.
feel like we're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I always forget about Lando. Okay. I think Terra Dark on Zama is the right play. You agree?
For sure. I like that. I feel hitting 371 speed. Do you think there's anything we're missing with that?
Let's see. I'm gonna do a quick speed
Actually,
search
let's
and
just.
go down to Cinderace.
I'll just hit 372. Because if we hit 16 HP, max attack, 240 speed, that gets us a Life Orb number at 329. I think that's perfect.
You said 16 HP? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
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 I mean, hold on. What's Meowscarada?
It's
Oh, it's
faster
too
than us.
fast.
We're not
Okay.
hitting. We're not hitting it.
Let me just make sure there's nothing super crucial that we're. I mean,
Wait, in the first
Tornadus
place,
is
can
not
we
real.
even afford to? Can we even afford to go Adamant? I mean, we have a Dragapult, I guess. to
Oh yeah,
cover
we
some stuff,
we
but, like,
can and we will. You've now that I'm all excited
Okay.
about it, I'm not gonna stop.
Sure.
You could not prevent me from using Adam and Zama at this point.
Anyway, we're having fun. We're good.
Okay,
Okay,
Woodhammer,
so-
Grassy Glide, Knock, U-turn, Terra Grass, yeah?
Yep. Although, do you actually want to run Choice Band? We don't have to. There are other Rillaboom sets we could explore.
Technically,
like
but
short
like,
sets.
let's get so real here. I mean, I think, yeah, like, this,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, listen. Hey. Maybe there's other shit out there. You never know.
Like, I could see Terrain
Like-
Extender being good here.
No. I'm not running fucking training. All right, we're sticking with Choice Band.
I mean, what else
Actually,
would
you know what?
Because I don't think SD makes sense
No.
because we want to pivot into our threats, so...
Yeah, no, I kind of agree now. I feel like Garg is gonna be our kind of Terra Sync too. I feel like a SD set wouldn't really work out.
Yeah, no, I agree. Okay, so then Dragapult, I agree with the EVs. Just go max speed. Okay, well, hold on, though. Do we want to get greedy with the... No, we can't get greedy with the Paul. We need to outspeed Zama. Okay.
We have to outspeed Zama. Yeah.
And yeah, so I think just
no
minus SpDef probably, and we'll just go, 252 special attack, 4 attack. Do we want to go Terra Dragon or Ghost?
Terra. Sorry, you cut out a bit. Terra what?
Terra Dragon or Ghost? I think probably
I
Ghost.
feel Terra Ghost. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then, yeah, Dragapult, Ghost, Rilla. The last thing we have to do is decide Terra type on Moltres, assuming we go max defense. I think that's always the play.
Sorry, come again?
We go max defense on Molt, yeah?
I would guess so, yeah.
Okay. And what Terra type do you want?
Probably just Dragon, I guess.
Dragon?
Like,
just
whatever
for, like,
helps
Ogre, I guess?
Fun. Yeah.
I feel like I'd rather go Grass. Dragon's kind of weird.
Yeah, but Grass is weak to U-turn.
Yeah. That's true. Alright, I guess, yeah. I mean, we're not going to realistically Terra this thing very often anyway. Actually, okay.
Yeah.
Opposing ID Zama is pretty scary. I think we go Ghost for that reason.
Okay, I'm okay with Ghost.
Alright. And...
Make sure to put like 64 SpDef on Moltres. That way we can take, I think, 2 Sludge Waves from Ironmoth.
You're Roar, I'm Wisp, so that doesn't really matter.
No, true. That's what I'll do then.
Okay. So, shall I grab the first game?
Hold on, we haven't even asked chat which version they want to use.
No, I'm Nobody in chat's gonna be like, actually, I like the double LOs that you guys just spent half an hour working on, but let's go with the standard Glow King team. Like, come on. Okay.
Yeah.
And guys, we have a shared account today. I heard your feedback and your complaints. I heard them both and adjusted. So you can see this, right?
Now we know who's sabotaging each other now when we click the buttons. Isn't that fun?
It's true, yeah. Okay. So, all right. Honestly, Rillaboom clicking no, I guess not. All right, I will say, I'll give it up. We immediately found a Petulant, so okay. I'll put some respect on your name. You were right about this one, at least for now.
I think I like lead Dragapult, honestly.
I mean, it's going to be a Gliscor lead. So what I think is going to happen is we'll lead, we'll click Hydro Pump, Gliscor will tank it and knock us off or poison us, and then
Well, don't show Hydro Pump then.
What? Okay, I mean, so what do you want to do? Just darts and then go? Okay, let's check how much a FizzDef Gliscor. It's probably special is the thing.
Show Shadow Ball.
FizzDef is not dying though to Hydro Pump.
Okay, if you show Shadow Ball, he's gonna want to go to Karg, and then you can Hydro the second turn.
I mean, I think it's just gonna stay in and knock us off, but we honestly don't really have anything better for Gliscor. I don't think our team is necessarily weak to it, but it's kind of awkward initially.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We have to play offensively. It's okay.
Also, guys, as we're about to see what's going to happen here, let's talk about this. So, the Pinkator is currently facing a crisis. 13 powerful forces of nature are causing widespread destruction, and we're calling on trainers to step up and restore balance. Take part in the gym challenge, where you'll face off against 9 gym leaders and 4 elite members. Those who succeed will earn the right to challenge me in the final battle, and that's me. I'm at pink across. Now until June 30th, sign up. It's in the announcements channel or within the gym channels. And the event is co-hosted by Jet and Unknown. Good luck, challengers. Okay. Oh, and also sign up for the Bognor tour, which is coming up. We're now going to click... Okay, all right. Okay, and we hit.
See, what did I tell you? Did the
Alright.
first 2 turns not go exactly like I said or not?
They did
Huh?
go exactly as you said. I don't know what Dragapult. I mean, okay, actually though, okay, like what kind of Gliscor? That was a 1600s level play. Like you're like, oh, I'm scared of a Dragapult clicking Shadow Ball. Like, bruh, stay in, click knockoff, click toxic, like.
But it's not what you're scared of. It's that something else looks way more free. That's all. That's
No,
all
but-
it is.
No, but guard comes in. I guess
Yeah,
it
and
depends
now
on the
look.
sets. It depends on the sets. I think you just stay in and always like switching around. There's always a risk something goes poorly, and like it just did.
Yeah, well, I just predicted our opponent and you didn't, Pinka. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I didn't say it wouldn't
All right.
happen. I said there were a lot of possibilities where it didn't work well. Anyway, though, I say we just do it again and force the thing to Terra.
Nah, he's obviously gonna Terra. Just go Rillaboom.
Yeah. I guess we can get a good knockoff. Actually, no, because the Gliscor's already poisoned.
Oh, even better.
protect.
Okay.
We just let a Woodhammer rip.
Yeah, he's gonna protect again. So let's just let it rip.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Immediate switch. That was a strictly bad play. I'm going to go
Yeah.
right into Garg here. We can get up rocks. D-Knight can't really touch
agree.
us with terrain up, so...
Mhm.
Oh, come on. Dragon Tail?
Oh,
Bruh.
okay.
All right, I'm clicking knock here. Okay,
Mm.
good Gliscor, I guess.
Mm.
I'm thinking Garg again. Get up rocks.
Okay. Well, Grassy Turn's gonna run out. I feel like we're in a bad position. I don't think we get up rocks here. I feel like we're gonna lose too much momentum with that play.
Maybe I probably should have Woodhammered on D-Knight, honestly. Like, nobody stays in there. Actually, no,
Why don't
people
you-
do stay
why-
in there.
Why don't you go treads here?
I don't want it to get knocked and lose its clear amulet.
Oh, actually, that's a really good point. Yeah, don't do that then. Switching into Gliscor is kind of annoying, especially when our Garg is letting it in for free every time. Why don't we go Ice Punch over Protect on Garg?
Honestly, I'm down. That sounds funny.
Yeah. So I'll cure Ice Punch. I think that's generally pretty good. Okay, I changed it. Let's be sure to make your turn though. I think.
Yeah,
we
I'm
have
gonna
to
just
go.
go treads. If we get knocked, we get knocked.
Okay.
I'm clicking Ice Spinner right now. Our opponent kind of
Alright.
doesn't actually have a switch in. Okay, we get off the Ice Spinner. I'm clicking it again. I mean,
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
okay, we get a little chip on Rye. Gonna do 34. That indicates standard no bulk.
That doesn't indicate anything.
Yeah.
Well, no, it does.
Well, it
could be
indicates
like a
it's
super
not
bulky
fat.
leftovers.
I say we just, like,
Yeah.
Moltres seems kind of useless here. I say we go in and just U-turn.
Okay, Moltres U-turn. I'm fine with that.
Okay, Dark Pulse doing exactly what a max special attack set would. As long as we don't get flinched here. I just knocked on my wooden
alright.
desk. We'll be okay. Okay, there's Garg.
Nice.
What do we want to do here?
I think you gotta go. I'd say Rillaboom. No, actually. How about you go Rillaboom, Woodhammer once, and then Zama after Protect?
If we're going to go Zama, we need to be ready to Terra Dark, because that's the only way we get past Pecharon.
I think we have to, yeah.
I don't think we do. I'm going to go Garg here. We're going to Salt. We're going to get up rocks, then we'll Salt Cure this thing. I think we need rocks
Okay.
to get this engine
Okay.
going.
All right, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, double rocks. All right, we double Salt Cure. We obviously want to get Treads in and spin, because this is really tough. But, you know, what are you going to do? I think Rillaboom Knock here is super free.
Oh, I think I would have recovered there, but that's okay.
Nah, we're 60%. We're fine. And if this thing wants to stay in Salt Cure, that's totally fine. But we are removing this thing's leftovers.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, now I think we go back into our own Garg, we recover, and now we're going to be able to win the war pretty easily because we have leftovers and they don't. So
That's fair. Yeah, go ahead.
And yeah, should we just keep clicking Salk here?
That's the
Sit here
plan.
for a while.
That is the plan.
All right. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think this was the best sequence we could have done here.
Yeah, I don't hate this sequence. I think it's fine.
Those leftovers mean such a big difference. That's insane. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. We're just gonna keep clicking you. I'm taking over, clicking a little bit.
Okay, immediately we go
alright.
into treads. It's
Okay,
time,
for
right?
sure.
Like this is what we
Oh,
were.
for sure.
Yeah, this is what it's all about.
For sure. Hey, there we go.
High horsepower.
Look at that. We
I'm
get some
thinking.
extra.
No reason not.
We get some extra.
Okay,
skips.
we
Oh
immediately
my
miss high
God.
horsepower, and we die to a critical hit
And
hex.
the crip I had. Oh my god.
That
this is
critical
so
hit
shit.
probably didn't matter though, but that is, folks, you are
That is
seeing
so
in
sad.
real time why I absolutely hate high horsepower. That move never freaking hits. If we'd gotten that high horsepower off, we would be in a really good spot to win this game with Zamazenta. I think
Honestly,
we
the
go
Petrant
Pulse.
would be dead.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah,
Well, hold
we
on.
have to go
Let's
Pulse.
check that high horse. Yeah, Petrant would be dead. Yeah, that sucked. But that's high horsepower for you. It never
That
freaking hits. Okay. Dragapult.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going Paul.
And Shadow Ball.
I feel like we.
With the guard dies to
Ah.
Shadow Ball plus Hydro Pump, so I don't feel like we need to predict here. And if the guard Terras,
Yeah, but it
then,
could Terra. And then
if it
recover.
Terras, then we are
But
in a really good
not so
spot to
bad.
win with Zama.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. That's just Shadow Ball. Interesting.
Okay.
I mean,
Shadow
I'm-
Ball's a
I
roll,
think
so
we
I'm
should
just going to
dart.
darts here.
yeah, exactly. Shadow Ball's a roll. You think the Goldango would be Scarf on this kind of team? I think
It's
it is.
boots. I think we absolutely just Shadow Ball this. Do you want to Terra
Wait,
Ghost
it
and
is
Shadow
boot.
Ball?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, it's boots. That's crazy.
The problem
I
with Terra
think-
Ghosting, it might just not, like, it might just Terra here.
Yeah. So I don't like Terra Ghost. that
I say
much.
we just regular Shadow Ball. That sound good to you?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I knew it was gonna Terra, but like, I think we needed that shit.
So the problem is we actually cannot kill this with Zamazenta.
Oh yeah. That's not great, huh?
No, it's not. We almost certainly,
Ooh.
based on that roll though, that Shadow Ball indicates max HP gold. So I think we can go Rillaboom here and click Woodhammer.
Kind of just Woodhammer away.
The question is though, we probably won't outspeed Petrarunt is the problem. Like we'll two shot if it's defensive. Have we ever hit the Petrarunt with a physical attack? We hit it with a Salt Cure, it did
no.
8. Let's see. So that indicates that, yeah, we won't actually kill. So I'm going to go Rillaboom, and I think we have to go for the read, and I'm going to knock off the Petrarunt.
Okay, that's.
We could also,
I guess we
actually,
have-
hold up, we could Terra Grass Woodhammer here.
Yeah, but that doesn't kill, right?
I think
And we
it does
wouldn't
kill
have speed
Petrarunt.
anyway.
If it's speedy. Oh, no, it's
Oh.
only 12%. Okay, I'm going for the read. All right, looks like we'll probably kill the Gliscor, hopefully. Okay, good. At least we do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Gold gonna come right back in. Probably just let go of Moltres here. Okay, let's Flamethrower. Hopefully that's like a really slow gold. It's not really,
Oh,
really
dear.
slow.
Okay.
Back into Rilla.
We might need to put Heavy Slam.
We may
on,
need to, but I'm
Amma.
clicking Knock again. We're getting this Petrarunt.
Yeah, you can try. Go for it.
Okay, we just Darkrai comes in. Zama time, I guess, right?
I suppose.
I mean, we don't have
mean,
any
it's
other
not
option.
very-
Okay,
it's not
immediate
very
poison.
useful
We love
anyway.
that. You know, the other thing is, I just want to say, Terra Grass Glide would like win this endgame if that Petrarunt wasn't still alive from that really, really bad miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that blows. Gold comes in and just, I mean, do we kill with a Stone Edge here?
yeah.
With a critical hit, we do. I think we have to go for
we
it.
have to try. Try it.
Okay, we don't get
Oh,
it. Awesome.
sucks. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we lose. Maybe it's not Make It Rain. I think that's our only real possibility here, is that it's like Dazzling Gleam. But I think even that beats us pretty easily.
Oh, you got a Terra Garg here, no?
No, because if we Terra Garg, we guaranteed lose to their opposing Garg clicking Solid Cure, so we have to stay unterred.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
Okay, there's
Oh,
the
it is
D-Gleam.
Hmm.
I'm going to protect here and hope it throws by not clicking recover. Okay, I stand by that play. I
Yeah.
stand by it.
No, there was no other way to win.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
fine.
gonna. I don't think that's a GG at all. That sucked. But okay, now we have Ice Punch on our Garg, so we're gonna not be bad against Gliscor.
Okay.
And
So
yeah,
Ice Punch on Garg, and then what move do you think we should put Heavy Slam on Zamazenta over? I feel like it might need to be over Ice Fang.
yeah,
Yeah, that's too bad. That's okay. We'll make it work.
yeah.
All right, I'll grab one.
Maybe
think
over
we should put a
Stone Edge
steel-
because we got Supercell Slam on Treads.
I was thinking maybe we should put a steel move on Treads.
I'm thinking we go over Ice Fang. I mean, I think we
Yeah,
I
I'm
think we
putting
drop
Heavy Slam
Stone
over
Edge.
Ice
I
Fang
think we
right
drop
now.
Stone Edge.
Really? Dropping
Yeah.
Stone Edge?
Well, yeah, because I think we have a
No,
lot
don't
of
you-
things on our team that are pressuring the birds.
I feel like we needed to hit Zapdos though, no? Okay, I got one by the way.
I mean, we can knock off Zapdos. We can do stuff with Dragapult. We can Ice Fang Zapdos, which is not ideal, obviously, but
No, it's it's not ideal at all. It kind of sucks.
I think we're okay.
I kind of like Gargleed here. I'm gonna do that. Oh, let's Slow King? What? Okay,
I mean, you just
whatever.
click rocks. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Oh, the future's
Awesome. We don't have Protect anymore. Great.
And
Let's
we
go.
don't have a,
I think
we
we
don't have a
go
dark type
immediately
either.
into Rillaboom here, and then just, yeah, we have to do that.
No, I was kind of thinking Dragapult, because if they chilly reception right now and going to cure him, a Rillaboom, or like, Rillaboom would not help us. We're gonna get
I
screwed.
guess, but like you do that, they're just gonna chili into Primarina, and then we're totally destroyed by that. So
True.
I think you go into Rilla here, because then Kyurem will come in, then you can go Garg and maybe live.
Why don't I go Treads, and then Tusk will come in, and Moltres might be able to handle that.
That's fair.
Interesting. You know, I might just have to run Steel Move.
That wouldn't look. That's not gonna make the team good.
But it might make it better, you know? But anyway, what move? What is this set? Is it Specs? Dude, we don't have an Ice Resist.
Oh, let's
Oh my god.
let's go Moltres and see
I'm
what
just-
happens.
Nah, I'm gonna stay in and get shit. Wait, it's Scar? No. Oh,
No.
no. It's Tim and Specs. We're
Yeah.
slower.
Okay, let's go Zama here and click Stone Edge, I think.
I'm down to click Crunch first. Okay.
Well,
Nice.
you didn't get parried at least.
I'm gonna click Crunch. I'm gonna click Crunch again on the Glow King.
You're doing
Who
great.
stays in, dude? Who stays in? That's so stupid. You have a full health regen tank to scout with. That's so dumb. All right, whatever.
I think we go Pult. We're at that point again. No, it's gonna spin.
Yeah, but like we still need to.
We can't afford to play conservatively. We need to make hard reads every turn. We're getting destroyed.
My bad. My bad. You're right. It's okay.
Oh no.
Oh, we got a Brox too?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. You can't afford to. Well,
Okay, it's okay.
Shadow Ball
Well,
here,
I
I
think we
guess.
already kind of get cooked.
well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I will.
Oh, wait. Oh, because it already. Did you also forget about it rapid spinning? I low key forgot about the speed boost. I mean, at least that's
I
things dead,
forgot
but
too.
like.
Nah, we're losing this too. It's fine. I mean, the problem is this team doesn't have an ice resist. I think that's kind of the issue here.
Yeah. It's so easy to forget about that.
Let's
It really
see.
is.
Yeah. Well, at least this kills. Let me just Stone Edge here. Oh,
I think
he's kinda
Heavy
throwing.
Slam will kill here, right?
It does, yeah.
Let's do that.
He's
Surely
kinda
you
throwing.
don't switch. Oh, bro, what?
What the fuck? All right, sure. I guess that works. I kind of have to go Ultraze and Flamethrower. No.
Yeah, I
Mm.
guess we're at that point of the game. There is
I
still
guess
there
I'll
is a
U-turn on
way there is a
Cloaking.
world where we win this. Whoa, why did you U-turn?
Who stays in? I needed to play aggressively to predict Cloaking.
But nothing took a flame. Okay, well, all right. Well, you know what? It is what it is.
No, Cloaking took a Flamethrower. Yeah.
Do we have over? You have overgrow, dude.
Oh, whoops. Nice. Well,
Also,
we'll,
why did you click Woodhammer?
chalk that up
Knockoff
to-
was better against literally every Pokemon.
I mean, yeah, that's true. It doesn't really matter though. It
Yeah,
kills
it's true.
and then
We're
does
cooked
this
anyway. We're cooked anyway.
Yeah.
Someone said
Damn.
Crown looked good. I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah, I mean, Crown does look kind of good, but at the same time,
Let's
ah,
get
man,
up
I feel like
rocks
that
here.
would be so similar. Get up rocks. I guess
Yeah,
so. He's
'cause it's
definitely
just
going to
gonna be
Cloaking though.
Cloaking. Okay, it's time to freeze
I was
this.
kind of thinking of Rillaboom knock. Yeah, we'll try freezing, sure. He's gonna get a future sight though.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're free.
yeah.
It's okay though, because we're gonna freeze this turn.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Guys, Bognor has a tournament soon with a bunch of rules. You should join the tournament.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, we
I
gotta
don't know
recover
why I went
here.
into this.
Actually, no. We're gonna ice punch and we're gonna freeze here.
No, I don't hate recover. Because if you like volt switch post future sight, I think we were dead. It was fine.
Well, but I mean, we gotta freeze though. Like, it's the only way out.
No,
here.
let's still cure the Kyurem first. There we go.
Oh, you got okay. That is actually a big W. I say we sack
more
our
trade?
Overgrow Rillaboom here.
Oh,
It's gonna
right. I
Draco,
forgot
right?
Rillaboom was overgrow. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's okay. Maybe we live. No, you're right. I definitely should have sacked overgrow Rillaboom. I forgot it was overgrow again.
Okay, I'm pretty
it's
sure that
okay.
Draco would have killed us. So that's good.
Nah. What can we do? You know, I'll do it.
Somebody
Let's
said just end
go
the
for some
live.
freeze.
Okay, but actually, we kind of might be able to win this if we get the freeze. We just click Ice Punch here, I think.
Okay.
Like this is not impossible. Oh no, it's a Bandit Ace.
Wait, what?
This thing's
Oh,
about
yeah,
to light us
okay.
up with like
Here.
HJK. Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
Wow, this is a really weird team. All right, that's cool. Let's see. So, is it really worth going with this version with no ice resist then?
I think we should go back to Tinkaton.
Tinkaton over what though?
All right, let me try something here. I don't like treads. It failed at its most basic task. Hit a ground move.
Okay, but that was because it missed. It missed.
Yeah,
That's not Tread's fault.
I blame everything on treads.
It's not. It's not. Let's think here.
Okay, here's an idea. Tinkaton, Cinderace, Ursaluna.
With like to finish the last three.
Yeah, I will say that leaves us really weak to Great Tusk. But
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. It leaves way too weak to Great Tusk.
okay, well, we need a ground type that doesn't lose to Tusk in the last slot. But there aren't any.
Our own Tusk, I guess.
Or I guess it does. Technically, just needs to be an electric immune. We could run like
Yeah.
a Thunderous Therian.
No, we're running ground types. Come on.
I feel like deadass, it might just be the King Gambit version that actually ends up being better, but that's so sad.
Like the super standard one we made at the beginning.
Yeah. This is tragic, man. But no, I feel like no ice resist is definitely something we cannot let leave the shop again.
Yeah, no, I agree. Okay, how about Iron Crown Cinderace Landorus?
Iron Crown, Cinderace, Landorus. That leaves us with no Ghost Resist.
Right, you are.
I mean, we could go King Gambit, Cinderace, Landorus, I guess. That's still really weak to Tusk, though. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
No, I think it's fine.
Kind of. Really?
Yeah, well,
don't
tell you
know.
what, we can slap Grass Knot on Lando.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, yeah.
I'm gonna go Grass Knot, Scorching Sands, U-Turn Rocks.
Scorching Sands.
Yeah. I mean, what? You run
I don't
on
know
Earth
if
Power
really-
like a normie?
No, I would actually just rather run Earthquake. Honestly.
We have a Rillaboom.
Oh, that's right. Ah, jeez. No, I forgot. Yeah, okay. I guess. I mean, Scorching Sands is so weird, but okay, fine.
Okay, Cinderace moves.
Alright,
What do you
so-
want to do on that?
King Gambit, Cinderace, and Landorus.
I think we go Wisp on Ace because of our Tusk
Uh,
situation.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Blaze or Libero?
Wait a sec. Actually, hold on. Don't you think Terra Blast Ice is perfect for this team?
Yeah, we can give it a try.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. So, Pyro Ball, Terra Blast Ice, U-Turn, Core Change.
Yep. With Blaze
Mm.
is optimal with that set.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
King Gambit,
And-
I think we go Terra Ghost.
The huge.
Yep. And we're not going to beat opposing King Gambit anyway, so let's go slow, bulky.
I'm just
Gambit.
gonna go like basically max HP leftovers.
Yeah, same. Wait. Okay, make your Rillaboom Grassy Surge, by the way. Let's not have any more
Oh, Grassy Surge?
mishaps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was brutal. It probably wouldn't have saved us, but it was still brutal.
That was funny.
Someone else recommended Mamoswine, but like you can't run that with a Rillaboom. I'm not running high horsepower on a Mamoswine. Like actually over my
That's
dead
just-
body.
Sorry, that's just not a real mon, guys. Sorry.
That's not true. It is.
Nah. I refuse to believe it's a real. Oh, you got a game.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Wait,
this
I
is
was
the,
kinda-
this
I
is
was
the
kinda
elo we're
thinking-
at. Let's not
I was
dip
kinda
into
thinking
1500s.
No, I was kind of thinking Taunt would be good on Landorus, no?
I mean, it would. Yeah. We can maybe run that over. Sure. Given how weak we are to hazards, let's run Taunt over Grass Knot and just accept
I
take
think
the
we
L
definitely
against
need
Tusk.
Taunt. Yeah.
But anyway, let's get this started. I'm gonna lead Lando. Well, no, let's think about this for just a minute more. I actually like Dragapult here
Okay.
because we can Fire Blast Alola Tails, and it actually doesn't kill us with Moon. Well, it kills us with Blizzard though, but we're not really
it's not
worried
cool.
about letting Alola Tails get up its Veil. Honestly, why don't we just lead with King Gambit here? I'm gonna do that.
No, that's lame. Okay, fine.
Like Ironhead here is free.
It is pretty well. We can core change the T-Spec, so yeah, okay, fine.
Exactly.
Go for
Yeah.
it. Oh, core change T-Specs actually screws him over.
Okay. And
Oh,
we're gonna
this
go.
team?
We're gonna go immediately Lando here.
You know what, Pinko? We lose to Stall, but like, it's okay.
Probably yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go
damn.
into.
You were talking shit about that Elo, but he positioned himself perfectly.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty good. But we can just go Cinderace. So like, good job, bro.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're gonna court change now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
Then
I
we
honestly
go
think
right
we go
back to
Gambit
Lando.
and we start dancing. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
okay.
Interesting.
It's a Meteor Beam set. I still think
Earth
I
Power's
SD
gonna
here.
do how much to us?
Because we don't actually know. We
No,
do
no.
kill with one Iron Head, so I'm just going to Iron Head.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And now,
Oh.
once we court change that T-Spike, this is going to be really bad for our opponent.
For sure. We can go Lando pretty easily on Tusk.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
But don't get up rocks.
Oh, yeah, no,
Don't
no,
get
no,
up
no, no.
rocks.
I know my
just
way
for-
around a Tusk. And we just G-Nut.
Just
Beautiful.
nice.
This
Nice,
is a
nice,
this
nice.
is this is going well. This is going well. Okay.
Mm.
I think we
U-turn.
U-turn into
I think we U-turn into Rillaboom and then go hard Gambit.
I think we just
I would
U-turn into
say-
Zama Ice Fang.
Oh, you still have Ice Fang?
I do indeed.
Oh, right, because we don't need Heavy Slam anymore. Right.
Yeah.
Because we have a King Gambit. All right, I'm gonna go back into Ice Fang on my version as well.
Okay, please hit. Zama, please hit. Please hit. Oh, thank God. Okay. So we're looking really good at this point.
Nice.
What we have to make sure we do is not get destroyed by a Satite. Which is
I
not
think we're fine.
impossible. I think we just... Actually, CC does more than Crunch, so I'm just going to close combat this thing.
Yeah, just CC. Oh,
Okay,
interesting.
sure. That... I don't think this is a
That's fine.
big problem for us. I'm going to click CC again.
Yeah,
I'm going to do it again. Yeah, this is fine.
yeah. I mean, we have double priority, but like, I don't think this is gonna like really be a problem. Yeah.
So yeah, this thing's stored power, which it definitely has, is doing how much to a Dragapult at this point?
I mean, Stored Power is killing Dragapult outside.
It is, actually. That's surprising.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of boosts.
Landorus is not dying, though. I think we just go
Alright, then let's
Lando.
go Landorus. Yeah.
Go into this. We can just Scorching Sands.
Why are you Terra Dark on this? Or-
I'm Terra
sorry,
Dark on
wrong.
Landorus? I'm Terra Dragon.
Terra
What are you
Dragon.
talking about?
That showdown was lagging. My
Okay.
bad. I was thinking maybe Terra Water is better on Lando, no?
I'm just gonna Scorching Sands this. I mean... Oh, we get the... Heck
Wow.
yeah. Heck yeah.
That you're so cheese.
No, but, like, it's not
Why
like-
didn't he?
It wasn't going to sweep
Why didn't he
anyway.
go Ninetales? Why didn't he go
That's what I'm
Ninetales and
saying.
Veil first?
This is not
What
a
do you mean,
robbery.
Rob?
We would have lived with Cinderace, and we would have outsped, and killed with Grassy Glide. Like, this is not a robbery.
And he forfeits without replying.
All right, we gotta win. Let's keep it going. I'd like to try to get a positive win record. No, but we lose to Stall, don't we? Probably that should have been addressed, but it wasn't. So anyway, here we go. I'll let you take the wheel this game.
For sure. I think I kind of like Cinderace lead here. It's good into most
Yeah.
things.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I'll go for it.
Just click Pyro Ball, probably.
Against this, for sure.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, I have some weird... You have weird move order. Holy shit. All right. Wait, I'm faster. Oh, okay.
Okay, wow.
Red
No,
card.
don't
What?
Bleak Wind. Okay, thank God.
Oh,
Woo! That had my heart pounding. We U-turn here, right? There's no
What
way.
just
There's no
happened?
way this thing stays in attacks. We click U-turn.
okay, but why would we risk it? Like,
Like to get in Cinderace and click more Pyro Balls. What do you mean? Why?
no, but like, why risk Rillaboom here?
To win the
can
game?
just
Like,
go hard-
do we have the same goal here?
There's no need to risk Rillaboom. That's
I
what
guess.
I'm saying.
Okay, let's think. I guess we do have a really good matchup here. So okay, fine. Glide.
Yeah, we can just go back to Cinderace
Yeah.
because he's probably
Or wait,
going
you
Tinkaton
want to
or
you want
Hydrapple.
to switch Cinderace in here?
Hard switch it.
Oh
in,
yeah. Actually, no. You're right. That's the play.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. All right, fine.
U-turn would have been better, but, you know, just saying.
It's true. It's true. You had me. You had me. All right. What are you doing here? Is this specs? I. I'm gonna go King Gambit.
Okay,
Hopefully,
fair.
it doesn't style on me. Interesting.
What did it go for?
I'm
My
a-
screen's oh, it's sub.
Very interesting.
Okay, we can't get burned.
Yeah.
We have to go ace, I think.
Yeah. What do we do about this? It's kind of tough.
Yeah, I mean we pyro ball, I guess.
Yeah. I suppose. Wow, that
Did
okay.
a lot.
That's-
I think we have to. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we go Zama and just take the L on the.
No. And we have to accept our King Gambit getting burnt. That's it.
I think King Gambit's so. Actually, I guess it's not that good here with all the things we have to. Yeah, sure, fine, let's do
Yeah.
it.
That's so annoying, though. Whatever.
Miss, please,
All right.
please.
Do we think we pull fancy doubles here? I'm not sure we do.
No,
I
I think we just
I
click
could-
Iron Head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of feel Pult now, though.
yeah, I can agree with that.
Let's try it. Okay. Went into
Okay,
Tinkaton.
Mold Breaker. So, we just click Fire Blast. I think.
Do
I
you think
mean,
he's just getting up rocks?
we could go Landorus here, but I think we just Fire Blast.
No, I kind of like Fire Blast, honestly.
Yeah, if it goes for okay, we hit.
T-Wave
Good.
and Fry.
Okay, knockoff is
Knockoff.
fine. We just go for another one.
Interesting. Yeah.
Like we could darts here, but okay.
No.
I will say
No.
credit to you, SRN. We have not missed. We've missed everything else, but we have not missed a Dragapult hit today. Probably just darts kills this, right? Cinderace Pyro Ball did loads.
It might not. How much did?
No.
Cinderace
It
Pyro
did.
Ball
It did more than
do?
we would expect. We're gonna darts here.
Oh, it did 76. Yeah,
Yeah.
never mind. I'm darting. Yeah. Should
Yo,
kill
what?
him. What? What is this?
Okay, it's
What the fuck is
acrobatics, so we're fine. But like,
Weird.
okay, we gotta go for the pump. No question
We
about it.
gotta go for the pumper. Pumper. Almost.
Okay, it was close. It was close. You know what? That was crazy work.
That was pretty good.
That was very
That was
good.
pretty good.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Ace and U-turn.
Into what?
Into probably Delandris.
But that's just gonna be free Hydrapple. I really
I could
don't want to
go-
let Zama get burned. Is the thing.
Yeah, I agree. In that case, I guess I'll just go Landers and attack.
How about okay?
Yeah.
Hold on. How about into Rillaboom?
Oh, why don't I go Lando and U-turn?
Just go. Yeah, Lando U-turn into Rillaboom is the best play.
I agree. And then if he goes Pult, we have King Gambit. That'll eat it forever. It's fine. All right. Do you think we should go Terra Fire on Gambit, by the way?
I think our matchup against Zamazenta is really tough if we do that.
That's true, but our matchup against Pult is really tough right now.
Yeah. I guess
hey,
let's
actually,
go
here's a thought.
Terrifier.
What
Yeah.
if we go Stealth Rock here?
That seems pretty unnecessary. I think you just U-turn.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Rillaboom. Yeah, what? I feel like there must be some Terra on something we can go to make the Pult matchup easier. Wait, Hydrapple? Why didn't you go
Probably just
Pult?
you just U-turn here, right? Into
Absolutely.
Oh
I'm just-
my god.
I did
Oh,
nothing.
we got our band knocked
What?
off.
Oh, right. Wait, no, even still.
I think we
A
go
no
Zama
band
here.
U-turn. No, this is max Fizz Def, Pinka. No band U-turn should do 36 min.
Okay, well let's go Zama and click Ice Fang. What do you? You got 10 seconds. Okay,
Nasty plot. Interesting.
it's fat nasty.
Does
I mean,
Giga
yeah,
Drain
click Ice
kill
Fang, right?
A?
No brainer.
I guess so.
Like, what else are we
But
gonna
it's
do
gonna
here?
just Giga Drain. It's gonna Giga Drain.
Actually,
everything back. That's the problem.
that is true. That was okay. Honestly, that was a fine exchange. We just Ice Fang again.
Oh, better than I. What is he doing? Okay, he's joking. That's cool.
We love that.
I like jokes. I like jokes.
Let's keep it PG. Yeah, Ice Fang, I agree.
Honestly, I'm just gonna go Cinderace. Oh, no, I'm gonna go Rillaboom and U-turn.
Cinderace.
And then bring it-
No, you're right. Really, U-turn is stronger.
Yeah, really U-turn and then go Cinderace U-turn. Actually, there's no guarantee this even kills. What is he, dude? Okay, sure.
Okay, do we have our Terra still, right?
Yeah. Actually, wait. We should be using Terra way better than this. Okay, that's fine.
Do we? I think we
Okay, let's
Terra
go.
Blast Ice here. Oh, it poisoned.
That's fine. We have Scorching Sands.
Yeah, but like it's gonna Giga Drain us here.
True. Well, I don't know. Go King Gambit to reduce the Giga Drain damage then.
Ah,
Giga Drain healing.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know if it's optimal to just stay in and Pyro Ball and take it, but because I feel like this is still gonna heal so much.
Maybe we can flinch.
Yeah, we do outspeed. No, do we outspeed?
Yep, we outspeed.
Okay, cool. Good Iron Head. Okay, good flinch. I don't know how much Lando Scorching Sands is doing, but I guess that's
it'll
our
do
only
enough.
play.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
there we go.
All right, we're
Okay.
2-2.
I think. Right, I do really like Terra Ghost. Dude, honestly, I feel like this Dragapult should be sub Wisp.
Yeah, I mean, how is our
Like,
webs
on
match?
Earth.
I guess we got a Cinderace, so the webs matchup isn't really a concern anyway. So let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, but we're losing out on the light purple. our thumbnail.
Look, interesting ideas are often trampled in the pursuit of good teams. You know this better than anyone.
Honestly, I think sub Wisp Dragapult is still kind of an interesting set.
No,
but
it's not.
Yeah.
But okay,
What do you?
let's.
I think it's cool. I haven't used sub Wisp in a long time.
All right, I'm loading up with one. Do we go? We probably still no. Honestly, I'm gonna go Infiltrator now. I'm not going Clear Body. I'm going Infiltrator.
Yeah. Do you think we should change EVs at all? Do you, like Dragon Dart should kill some stuff?
No, I think we're fine.
Okay. You still want to go Terra Ghost though?
Yeah, Hex is mad
Maybe
strong.
we do actually.
Okay.
Okay. Honestly, Pinka, this might be a better stall breaker now.
I
Actually.
agree. This actually, I was just thinking that this helps our stall matchup a ton. Also, we got a $5
Yeah.
donation in chat. Slitherwing guy, thank you. He says, "Sold my kidney to donate to ask you to play Slitherwing Hazard Stack." I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do that because I don't think Slitherwing belongs on Hazard Stack at all. Can you think of a reason?
Actually, no. Let him cook. Maybe we could use a Boots pivot or something. Let's shelf that idea. He donated his whole kidney. You know, we could make that work.
That's a cheap kidney.
A small a small like withered kidney.
I say we lead Rillaboom. And just click Warhammer on the Clefable.
Why not? How much does Zamazenta Heavy Slam do? Tickle Fable. Not quite a KO. I kind of like Lando lead and taunt more.
But then do what? We don't actually want to get rocks up. We want to save court change for later.
Yeah, but we could just like attack and then taunt.
Scorching.
Or, like,
You know how
taunt
much
and-
Scorching Sands is going to do to Clefable? Like 20.
Well, yeah, but it's putting it in Heavy Slam range.
Why don't we just lead
And- and
Rillaboom?
if-
Woodhammer threatens a kill.
Okay,
Like, what?
fine. I just don't want Scarm to come in for free. But
If Scarm
fine,
comes in
alright.
for free, the worst it's going to do is get hazards up and let in our Pult to start clicking Wisp. I don't see that as a huge loss.
Fine. Go real. Fine. You're right. That's a decent lead. I like how he actually he's so nice. He turned on the timer, said good luck, turned it off because we were taking so long, and now we turned it back on. I'm gonna say half.
Okay,
That's-
I think Draco can only kill with the specs. No, it can kill without a specs. Do we still just knock off here?
I'm okay with knockoff, yeah.
We have a 68% chance to die to Draco.
Rillaboom's not that good in this match. Actually, we kind of want it for Tingle,
All right,
huh?
we clicked it. Let's see.
Oh, it was Boots.
It volt switched. Okay, that went fine.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, Boots is definitely a thing.
Pinka, I feel like we definitely need Earth Power on Landorus.
For just like general power.
No, Scorching Sands doesn't even 2 a KO Raging Bolt.
Okay, I'll make it Earth Power.
Yeah, sorry, Pinka. That's just the cold, cruel reality of the tier, you know. What did Nibble switch into? Like, why didn't he just go and Scarm yet? Is he thinking about it? Like, Zamazenta? I don't know. If you went into Zama, I feel like you'd just stay in and knock, right? Pinka, can you still hear me?
Oh, sorry, I was spaced out reading Slitherwing comments. What were you saying?
Nothing. He went into Clefable. Do you
I
want to
say
stay
we
and
just take the knock.
Too?
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Okay, it's good. Oh, we
Yeah.
can actually Woodhammer now.
Oh, yeah, that's super good. Drop that shit.
And actually, that knock did a lot. To the point that that is a special Clefable. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. It's not.
No, it's just normal.
But that's fine. We can still Woodhammer.
Yeah.
Okay, it's probably going to protect here. I say we go, what, Gambit? Or it might not have protect. So I'm going to Woodhammer. Okay, it is protect.
That's definitely.
I'm going to Woodhammer one more time. And then on the next protect, we'll go into Gambit.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm just thinking, what's our win con? I feel like Dragapult is really good eventually. Like as
I
long
agree.
as we chip down.
And I think we go into it here. Or actually, we go into it here on the Scarm. Cool.
I like
It's
that,
Wisp
yeah.
time.
Mm,
Lou, come in. Okay.
I was thinking.
I think we just go
I was
darts
thinking you
here.
don't lose too much. I was thinking you don't lose too much from sub first, but this is okay. No, I'd say you go hard Lou. I'm a hard Rilla. Never mind. Okay, that's fine.
Do we try to, like, I'm going to sub here.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to keep spiking up, well, I'm happy to take that court change when I wish.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we get whirlwinded, but like I'm okay with this. Pyro Ball is also looking fire. I'm just gonna Pyro here.
Yeah, that's fine. Earthquake doesn't kill us. Pyro's
Yeah.
fine here.
Well, we might want the health. Actually, probably better to U-turn.
Really?
I think so. I don't think we want to take damage on
doesn't-
Cinderace.
He doesn't have any good pyro switch-ins though.
Yeah, which is
He's
why
not
we
gonna-
don't like. What if we needed to take like a Scarf Gold something? I just don't see. Killing the Lou would
mean-
be nice though, in case it's like rest.
Exactly.
All right, let's sure. You're right. Let's Pyro. This Clefable set is also super weird.
Knock off Wish Protect like Moonblast. It's really weird. But I guess it's not unviable.
The
Just
fact
feels
that
really
this
hard to
isn't
support.
leftovers makes me suspicious that it might be like Resto Chesto or something wild.
Nah,
it's probably just boots.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. The thing is, I don't like that he put spikes on this and rocks on Scarm. It should be flipped around the other way.
I agree. I think Clefable's just generally... I mean, Tinglu's just generally less passive than Scarm, so you want to give it more time to do what it wants to do rather than just click hazards.
Yeah, it's just way less passive. You can spend time clicking Ruinations instead of stacking up spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Okay, Raging Bolt
Yeah, there
enters.
you go.
We get a good Pyro Ball. I feel like we just U-turn here into Lando.
I like that, yeah.
Okay, Lando in. Let's see. Probably going to get hit with a Dragon move here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we live. We're
But I
fine.
expect it.
And we can just U-turn.
I was kind of thinking of getting up rocks, actually, but nah,
We
it's fine.
definitely... We're going to court change, bro.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Let me, let's just, do you really want to U-turn, though? Because he's probably could go into Helmet Scarm.
I mean, okay, let's think. Is there a double here that's better to cover the Scarm? We could go, like, Cinder Switch here.
I kind of like back to Cinderace, yeah.
Okay, let's do that. No, but it
Yeah.
really might just go for another Draco is the thing.
No, I would keep the sack personally.
Well,
but
I
then,
don't
like,
think Orlando taking one helmet is that big of a deal. I'm gonna U-turn. Yep.
Okay, that worked out
Okay.
better.
And back into Ace or Dragapult is kind of the question. I think
Not
back into
Dragapult.
Ace is
Not
correct.
Dragapult. Yeah.
Back into Ace, and then we probably
Ace.
go Lando when the Zama comes in to scout its set.
Yeah, I guess so. I feel like depending on the Skarm set, a Terra Ghost King Gambit late game could be really good.
We have Terrifier.
Oh, you changed it to Terra Fire?
I did indeed.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I kind of think we might. I might stay Terra Ghost.
Do you remember what happened to us against that Dragapult? Okay.
Yeah, but like,
do we just stay?
oh,
No, we get PP stalled by this, so. Like, we
you
can
want a court
Pyro
change
Ball
now?
once and then Court Change if we want to do that.
Yeah, okay. I don't hate that. Yeah. Pyro
Okay,
Ball
let's
once,
do
then court
that.
change.
Okay, it's gonna Wish, and we can just Court Change here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
And then what do we get? And also the burn is actually really nice there for a Hex. So
We
got
don't have
pretty
to waste
lucky.
a turn burning it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What, you went for another
The-
Wish, bro? What was that?
interesting.
I
Very
kind of want to
interesting.
U-turn here into Zama. No, but then that'll get knocked. Do you just want to go Gambit
You
here?
turn in. Yeah, I think you turn into Gambit's fine.
Like, we're probably gonna
And
get
then-
knocked. We get knocked. I think that's fine.
Yeah. I kind of want to double into Rillaboom here.
I'm going to SD here to pressure the Skarm to ID, and then we can go Dragapult here.
Okay, that's fine too. I don't hate that. Yeah,
Okay.
interesting.
I think
Sub?
Clefable dies to Terra Ghost Hex.
Yeah.
So no, it actually does not. So I think we just
really?
regular Hex here.
Okay, yeah, regular Hex is fine. This could Whirlwind technically too.
Yeah, Hex is good in a lot of cases here.
Yeah, I like Hex. Just go for that. Yeah, don't spend Terra yet. I would be interested to learn more about the Skarmory set. I wonder if it's Body Press. Probably
I hope
not,
it's
right?
Body Press. If it's Brave Bird, that's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, right,
we Hex
because
it.
we're.
What is it going to go for? Brave Bird, yeah.
Oh, that's really annoying. All right, do you wanna
I'm gonna
Wisp
Wisp here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at least King Gambit obstacle gone. Like, that's not bad. And it probably
Yeah.
is Whirlwind last, so I'm not going to try and sub up on
It's
this.
gonna Hex again.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, and then it'll die to Brave.
Interesting.
Oh, it's going to Whirlwind us. And, okay, Rilla, that's fine, honestly. Yeah, that's
Not
okay.
bad.
I think we just go Gambit here every time. I don't see why we wouldn't.
Yeah, you turn back into Gambit.
Actually, no, I'm going to Woodhammer. I'm going to Woodhammer to start with, so
Why?
it gets the wish for itself, then go King Gambit SD. So they can't, go Zama and... You see what
That's
I'm saying?
fair. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're forcing this to stay in Wish rather than get a healthy Zama in.
Actually, no, I'm just going to
That's
click
fine.
Ironhead here. Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't SD for sure. Click
Yeah,
Iron Man.
I almost clicked SD, but I realized quickly that was a terrible play.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we're in a pretty decent position.
Okay,
Ooh, nice. We forced this
Clefable.
to die.
Okay, I think we
How
just
does that not go?
we just Ironhead again.
Yeah, for sure. Don't SD.
Okay. So
okay.
the how we lose here is a Terrifier Zamazenta.
Yeah, Zama can definitely destroy us still.
I think we immediately go into Landorus is our best play.
I agree. Yeah, get the Intimidate off.
Yeah. Let's see. ID, not a good sign. All right, let's Scorching Sands.
Not a good sign. Do you really want to keep this?
Heck yeah.
That's fine. Wow. That is so good.
I'm
That
gonna
is so lucky for us.
taunt here, I guess.
Yeah, I like taunt. Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
Dragapult, Terra Ghost Hex. Sound good?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's no other play.
We got really lucky with burns, I will say, this game.
We got
I
insanely lucky
I
with
don't think
burns.
it changed the final outcome unless that happened to be like a a
Yeah,
Terrifier Zama.
and it was Boots Tinglu.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
We can stay in darts.
Yeah, I guess we don't really need the health on this for anything. Like even if it's payback, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We can't sub up on that, so
I wonder what kind of gold set this is. If it's Scarf, we'll see spike damage.
I
So
honestly
it's not a
think
big
this
deal.
this team we Terrifier. I'm gonna check. If he's not Terrifier, he's just capping.
Hmm. Yeah, that's why I think we need Ghost on Gambit, honestly.
Let's see the proof.
I believe him.
I don't.
I think it makes sense for it to be Terrifier.
It definitely does, but I still don't believe him.
Yeah. What? Do you think we should go like Terra Fire on
Bro sent
Zama?
a Poke Paste. That's not show set. Okay, it probably is, but
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, do you think we should go Terra Fire on Zama?
um I think that's probably good because well, okay. I
Because
really
it's
like the
with
offensive Terra though.
like I know hitting Petrunt like that sounds so nice, but like I don't know. Does a team really need to hit Petrunt like that?
No, it doesn't. So okay,
I'd say we
Terrifier
go.
Zama, Terra Ghost can Gambit.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this is actually a good team.
I I wouldn't go that far, but I think it's better than the Garg one we
Oh,
had
for
for
sure,
sure.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I
All right, I'll
think
get.
though this is not bad. The Elozama is nice. The Pulse set definitely fits better here. Um, it's a
What? Yeah, that's true.
it's a
What
solid
do we think
offense
about the
team.
Pult?
What do we think about what?
What do you think about Life Orb Pult overall? Like our opinions on that set?
I didn't like it honestly. It was like it was fine, but it just I don't think it fit on the teams we were putting it
Yeah.
on. I feel like Life Orb Pult is just an inherently very inconsistent Pokemon, and it needs to be on a team that's okay with sacking.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to.
Like I honestly think Elo
I
Pult
don't
is almost like a hyper offense bring.
Maybe it is. Yeah. Maybe we should have just built HO around this.
Yeah, so maybe we'll give it another go. I'm not going to do a poll for it because I think it's kind of boring because it's a Dragapult. But
Ah. Come on.
okay,
big
fine. We'll do a
guy.
poll.
You
We'll do a
did-
poll to see what they say.
The standard mons don't have to necessarily be boring. You know what? I bet you could make a fun water pond live. How about that?
I mean, yeah, with
I
like
bet you could do it.
with Grassy Glide, I believe you.
I mean, maybe there's some other cool options actually. What does water pond? I'm sure there's something cool that we haven't like thought of. Hmm. Mm,
Okay, so this is the more people
yeah.
want to see Elo Pult again than not, but it is the lowest voting ratio I've ever seen at 59. It's like 60% want to see it again. That's pretty bad.
well. Yeah, it's okay. Do you want me to grab one more, or should we call it here?
I think we call it here. We got a positive. We went 3-2, so we got a positive win ratio despite starting with going 0-2. So that's good.
We went 3-2.
We went 3-2, yeah.
Huh. That's okay. I feel. Yeah, there's definitely some other way to build around life for a pull. I think, but it's okay. It's okay. This was a good, decent life.
Yep. Okay,
I mean,
well, guys,
we built
thank
like
you for
3
joining.
teams.
Yeah, a lot of building this time for sure.
A lot of building.
But I think we reached a pretty cool team. All right, guys, thank you very much for attending, and we'll end it
Pinka.
there. Yeah.
There's one more good question from chat. What's
Okay.
the most successful team that our live streams have produced?
Like
What do you
ours, as
think?
in you and I.
Yeah.
We have a really bad track record. I'm not gonna lie.
But like, what do you think? What do you think?
I mean, what we've done like 5 streams, I think. It's definitely not the Cleavor.
Hmm. Honestly, the Hoodra might have been the best one.
I'm
Somehow.
thinking the Hoodra, yeah. Like that one at least won every
Yeah.
game. Yeah, probably Hoodra.
I feel like we just built like a good team around mid-ass Hoodra that just like it just kind of worked.
Okay, quick
sort of.
question before we also sign off. Would you be down to try Natdex at some point?
Natdex? Yeah. I
It's
don't
a
mind.
lot
I
more
know
fun.
much less. I know much less about the tier, but yeah, I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind at all.
Okay, well, guys, thank you for attending. We're going to end the stream now. Going to try to time this correctly. So we're going to end in 3,